See, today we will go for encapsulations and abstractions and inheritance. Polymorphism is there. If time permits, we will go for inheritance and polymorphism, because I will execute this abstraction and encapsulation class and objects. Execution till now I didn't show you, so that today I will show you. So again what is class means? Class generally class is a one type of instance. A class has an arbitrary named attributes, and a class can be described in normal data objects. Okay. What is object means? A single software unit combines attributes and methods. In our object it is there. And what is the attribute means? What is the characteristics there of our object, that is called attributes. Method means what is the behavior of an object. See, in our object when we are creating, what that behavior and characteristic both required. And in our class we have to define our attributes and methods of a kind of object. A class is a collection of variables and functions working these variables. Means generally you have to write inside class. Okay, you can create one to many classes, but inside class what is there? Your attributes and methods will be there, and in the kind of object first you have to create a class. Okay, a class is a collection of variables and functions working with variables. This see, what is the pass variable? Here all classes are derived from object. Here all classes are derived from object. These Python objects have data and functions and attributes methods. See, class dog, first letter should be capital letter. See here, class dog. Dog is one type of class. I told you class means any, if you will take a dog, what is the dog? Different types of dogs will be there. They are objects, but one dog class will be there. That is called class. Generally, in your class, in your third semester class, what is there? Yeah, third semester one name is there. Yes or no? Third semester students. After inside this, your different types of names are there. So this is types. In third semester, how many students are there? 60 members are there. In our 60 members, what is the different names? So different objects we can create. And different inside our class we will create our objects. And if pass variable it is there, pass variable already you know, it will ignore the functionality and it will go forward. Okay, see, this is the class code. I will show you the execution. On the execution I will tell you this one. This is the class is the code of define attributes and methods. What is instances? Instances means to create an object. A single object is called instance. One object is called instance. See how to define a class. Class name being capital letter, and in convention object is a class based in a TTJ built-in data type. Okay, class based on Python built-in data type. And define method. How you will define a method? It is defining a function must have special first parameter self. A self will be, what is self? Self will be called for this class object. And class methods have only one specific difference with from ordinary functions. They must have extra first name that has to be added in beginning from the parameter list. You don't give to value for this parameter of self for calling the methods. See, these are, see, create new class, create new object with the class name followed by the set of creator. See, creator is there already before. In this creator you have to create new object. Create is equal to creator. Creator 1 is equal to creator. So here you are assigning new creator object for create. Okay. So what is constructor? Here constructor means, see, already I explained you this one. Only overall we are going, because I will explain you program. So for that recalling, I am recalling what is what. Okay, so what is constructor means? A special method that is automatically invoked right after a new object is created. When you are creating a new object, that time you have to write a constructor. Usually write each class the setup of initially attributes values of new object in constructor. Def init method, see here double underscore will be there, here double underscore will be there, and self will be called for this new class. Okay, so here this one is there, and this one I told you it will be a capital letter. Your class will be a capital letter and object, and what is a car? A car, an object, data members, and data members are model of the car, year of manufacturing, and color and colors. Function means how the start, speed, and functionality. And what is self variable? Self method. Self is a parameter, is reference of the current instances of the class. Self will call the current instances of the class, and it is used to access the variable belongings to the class. Inside class, what is the current variable is there, you have to access by using self dot name. If you want to give two arguments, self comma name, you have to write self dot name is equal to name, because name will be called your self variable. Okay, self named self, you can call it when whatever you like, but it has to be first parameter, it has to be first parameter of the function of the class, but it should be, it must and should be first parameter. Self keyword with we can access and the attributes and methods of the class in Python. Okay, so now we will go for uh, define the method. Define the method in the class by including the functional definitions within the scope of the class block. There must be special first argument self. First, after init, you have to write first argument will be self. After that, you can write anything. Okay, this init is a default constructor. It is a default constructor, and the init serves as a constructor for the class. Usually does some initialization work. An init method can take any number of argument. It can be one, only self you can give, otherwise you can give many. Okay, first argument, every method reference it to the current instances of the class. The name of the argument is self. Okay, this one over. And what is the characteristics of the object oriented programming language? What is the class object? Already explained. Abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation. Abstraction I told you on that day. Now I will explain you encapsulation. Abstraction means it is one type of data hiding. It is representing the data hiding essential features without. What is this? It is an act representing the essential features without including the background details. Without including the background details. What is data hiding? Data hiding means it is related to the concept of data abstraction. Data hiding is related to the data abstraction. uh, it is unessential features of hidden in the world. Already I explained you, when you wanted to purchase your phone, how where it came off, what is the manufacturer, and all things you don't know. What is the quality you are checking, means what is the speed and how the megapixel of picture quality, all these things you are checking, but what is the inner things you are not checking. That is called abstraction. And what is the data encapsulation? It is wrapping of data and associated with the function of single unit. Means wrapping of data means all the data and functionality it will wrap in one, like in our, see I will tell you, See, encapsulation is the wrapping of data and functions together into a single unit. Is called encapsulation. It is one type of class. Inside class, you are wrapping your data and functions. The features keeping the data safe from outside. See, you are purchasing a car. See, everywhere the car basic value, basic cost is same, means they programmed the basic value of the car is this much only, nobody cannot change, nobody cannot access. And if they can access your internet, same value you cannot get everywhere. If you wanted to search your Google of how much this car cost, means everywhere the car cost will be same without tax, transportation, these all are different part, but basic value of the basic cost is same cost how you are getting from your internet, and you will go to showroom, same cost, means it is programmed and it is hidden in a private data, means nobody cannot change the value of your car inside programming. Okay, that is called data encapsulation. Data and functions will be there inside your class, and only how much cost it will be shown, all of the showrooms same cost. See, data encapsulation will be upper model of, see, data encapsulation, data hiding, it will be shown in data abstraction. See, encapsulation is one of the fundamental concept of the object-oriented programming. It describes the idea of wrapping of data, the methods that work on that within the unit. A class is an example of encapsulation, as it is encapsulate all the data members and function variables. See, it is encapsulate all the data members and methods, data variables and data will be there inside class, and the encapsulation only outer part you have to execute, means you have to see whatever user want, that much only it will be execute. What is encapsulation? Here encapsulation, what is the model, speed, engine, speed limit, drive, stop, all these things you know, but what is the manufactured inside it you don't know. That is called encapsulations. See, main thing of encapsulation is the process. Encapsulation is the process of hiding an object implementation from another object. Means, see, we are giving addition, 10 plus 10 is equal to 20, output we are getting 20, but what is the process inside it is going on, we don't know. Only we want output, we give an input, we got output, that's it. What is the processing inside it is going on, we are not related on this, and we cannot change the processing. Okay, it will be not accessible for public members, it will be accessible who all are writing the programmers, who all are coders. So encapsulation is the process of hiding an object's implementation from another object while presenting only the interfaces that should be visible. What is the presentation? Means output it should be visible, what is inside it is going on, there will be no visible. The encapsulation object can be taught as black box or an abstractions. It is related to the abstractions. Its inner working are hidden in to the client. Means the client will not get how the process is going on, and how the access also he cannot take. Access also he cannot take. He cannot change the processing. Only he can get output. He will give the input, he will get the output. See, I give an addition, means plus symbol, what he did the processor we don't know, but we want addition, so we are getting the output, that's it. Access to this data is typically only achieved special methods. Getter and setter, means get and set. Get means you are getting the data, you are setting the data. The getter and setter methods, you can make sure that the internal data cannot be accidentally set into the coincidence or invalid state. It's nearly always possible to circumvent the protection mechanism. This encapsulation I will show you example. Now we will go for execution. Any doubt on theory? Any doubt on theory, anyone? Now we'll go for execution. See, I will show you again. I will tell the definitions. After that, we will go for execution. See, these three are there. What is the, see, these three are there. What is the public methods? What is the type of access? Public method, private method, public variable, private variable. What is the public method? Public means anywhere it can, data can, methods can access. Public variable means anywhere the publicly the your variable can access. Public method, private method means only privately your programmer or who all are writing the, who all are authorities, who all are giving, only private members can access the data methods or variables. See, Python is an, what is OOPS concept? Python is an object oriented programming language. It is an easily create and use the classes and object. Python major object oriented concept of Python language, programming language are given below. What is the class, object, method, inheritance, polymorphism, data abstractions, and data hiding, abstraction and encapsulations. What is object? Object is one type of entity, that is a state and behavior, which are having one state and behavior. It may be physical or logical. For example, mouse, keyboard. Keyboard is having one behavior. Mouse is a different behavior. Okay, chair, table, pen, everything is having, everything are one type of object, and they have different types of your state and behavior. What is class? Class is a defined as collections of object. Many objects when we are collecting, that is called class. It may be one, it may be many. It is a logical entity that has some specific attributes and methods. Attributes, some specific attributes there, and some specific methods will be there. If you have a student class, then it should be contain attributes and methods. That is an mail id, name, roll number. What is method? Method is a function that associated with object. Method is a function that associated with an object. In Python, method is not unique class instances. Any object type can have method. Any object type are having an object. What is inheritance? Inheritance I didn't explain. Encapsulation, data abstraction means data abstraction and encapsulation are synonymous, as data abstraction is achieved through the encapsulation. Both are little related. Data abstractions and encapsulation both are little related, but data abstraction we cannot use in init method, and data encapsulation we can use and we can program. Generally in OOPS language, if we will not write import, then we cannot use our abstractions. Okay, before in OOPS concept, data abstraction in Python is not there, but now what is there? If we will write import variable abs, then only we can use that abstractions, and we can write our programs, we can write their functions, our user defined functions. Abstracting sometimes means gives names and things. Name capture basic idea what is functions or whole program does it. Hey Shant, 1 second, my charger. 1 second, students. Oh, okay, it's okay. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Thank you, 182. Yeah, it was mute. Okay. Okay, students, now we will go for programming. I will show you how the class we are creating and all. See, in our class, in our object-oriented programming, class and objects are main things. Class means whole total. Car is one type of class, but car names, different types of your Ford, your BMW, these all are different types of cars. These all are objects, you can tell. Okay, so see here, Python classes and objects in Python. Class is like an object constructor or blueprint of 1 minute. What is going on here? 1 minute students. Is it visible, the screen, students? My screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Students, is my screen is visible and my
Yes,
voice is
ma'am.
audible?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, okay, okay. Okay, students, thank you. So create a class to create, how to create a class, and in our object oriented programming, now I will tell you. Okay, see, before that I will tell you how to get to what is the data types. What is the data types? You know, integer, string, list, dictionary, tuple types, and what is the functions modules. So here I given import sys. Okay, what is sys? Sys means standard in, stdin. Okay, so here probably most commonly used functions in the module, as it is standard way of taking input from the user. It is the input, the standard types you can take from the users. Def function is passed. Okay, def function, that function we are passed that function, but we are printing type 1 is integer class. See here what they written, class integer. See, class. Now in your data types, in your object oriented programming, class is coming. No, so here also class is coming. That class and this class both are same. Okay, class integer. Integer is one type of data type. Okay, integer is one type of data type, but class is your class. Okay, class integer. Inside integer, many data types are there. Inside class, many data types are there. Here inside class, what is the data type? Integer. What is the class of here? String, list. String, this one square bracket means list, this one curly brace means dictionary, and your bracket parenthesis means your tuple, and your functions means this is one type of object. Here type, what is the type? Function means here one type of function is one type of data type, and sys is one type of module class. Okay, this is the class. Okay, now you understood what is the difference between class, why we are telling this is class data types. This is under one class data types. Okay, these all are one type of class. What is the class name? Data types. In our class data type, these all are there. Int, string, list, these all are there. Okay, now you are getting. Now we will go for next. Someone asked what is the difference, what is class, explain. See, he understood. 182, 172. Now you got clarity. What is class? See, in our class, what is in class data type, what is there in our class data type? Okay, now you got. See, in our normally in our outside inside, this is inside our programming, I am telling, inside our programming class data type. But outside, normally what is car? Car means different types of cars are there, different names of cars are there, that is called our objects. But here what is the class? Integer, string, list, dictionary, tuple, type, function and module. And how to create a, how to create your class. Class, my class. See, M is capital letter, M is capital letter. Okay, here M is capital letter. The class is a blueprint that defines the nature of the few features of the object. From classes we construct instances. The instances is a specific object created from a particular class. Means we can create many types of classes inside one program, and we can access different. Why we are using different types of classes in one class? Why we are not writing all the programs? Why? Because of our confusion. See, I will write in one program class dog, class car, class home. So different three types of classes are written. So when I wanted to access only class dog, that time only class dog will be execute, and other two programs will be silent, no need to execute. That's why we are writing object oriented. We are executing only one class. Okay, so here see, right, see, I am giving you restart and clear outputs. I am clearing all the outputs, then we'll run it again. Okay, class my class x is equal to 5. What is the print my class? Print my class. What is the class? What is print my class? What it will come? See, class main dot my class. Class main dot my class. What is, see, class my class, print my class. What is the, what it will come? X is not there. So here class, which class it will be there? Main of my class, it will be there. Class under my class, main dot under my class. So here class first, I given here class first, pass means this first will be not ignored, and fr is equal to first. Fr is equal to first. What is the type of fr? What is the type of first? Means what is the type? Class type. Okay, what is the class type? Class main dot first. Fr is going under first class. But here what is the type of first? First is one type. This first is one type. Understood, all of you students? See, class first, when I am asking fr, it is an object, it is going under main dot first, it is going under class. When I am asking first, okay, when I am asking first, it is a one type. Okay, it is, this first is one type. Now how to create a class? Class my class x is equal to 5. P1 is object 1, object 2 we created. P1 is equal to my class. Print P1 dot x. Print P1 dot x means this P1 is calling from my class. Okay. This P1 is calling from my class. So here this P1, what it will come? This P1 will call P1 dot x. P1 dot x means it will go and call to P1. Okay, this P1 dot my class, it will go to my class, and x will print here. X is equal to 5, so it will be print here again. P1 dot x, it will be print up to 5. Okay, understood? So x will be printed here. So here P1 is equal to my class. It will call to my class. P1 will call to my class. Print P1 dot x. P1 it will go to call to my class, and it will go to my class, and my class is there inside. X is equal to 5. So x is equal to P1 dot x. It will print of 5. Okay, understood? P1 is one object we called of my class. how we can initialize init method. Init method, in our init method, first double underscore we have to give, double underscore init double underscore, and inside we will write here our self and other arguments. We have to start our variable. And here see, here we given class being. Being is one type of class I created, being class. Okay, being class. And def is user defined function. You know that when we are creating our user defined function, def init of self, self will call to the being, self will call to the being. Print being is initialized, self will call to the being. So this self, when we are calling the being, being will call to, when we are calling, it will go to, it will go to being, and it will go under to the self, and self will call to the print function, and it will print being function. Okay, being is initialized. Okay, being is initialized. Someone raised a hand. You can ask me question or write down in your chat box. See, if we have a being class, the special method init is called automatically right after object has been created. Here, when we are writing in your object class, automatically our object has been created. So object is initialized, initialize object underscore initialization dot py means it, we can save this name, and being is initialized, being is initialized. This is an example of output. Python object attributes, and attribute are characteristics of the objects. Attributes are set in init methods. Init is one type of methods. Understood? Up to this, any creating object, how to pass on our class, and our be here what is the use of self method, how we are calling the self method. Out of this, any doubt anyone's? You can write in chat box. See, class again, can I explain? Otherwise we will go forward. Okay, so here we are giving argument, two arguments. Say here we will, if we will class cat we taken as a class cat, and def function we created, def init of self comma name. I told you self is compulsory in our init. Self is compulsory. First argument will be our self after init. When we are initializing our def function, on that time we are writing self, and after that we will write our whatever arguments you want, that we will write. Self dot name is equal to name, self dot name is equal to name. We are initializing self. This self will be called to this cat, this the current class. Self will be work for this current class. Okay, see, Missy I taken any object, cat of Missy, and Lucky, and cat of Lucky. So what it will be print? Print Missy dot name and print Lucky dot name. Means two this self dot name, two names we are creating, two objects, and we are printing that two objects. Okay, cat, this is here directly we written here p1 dot my class, p1 dot my class is here, and print p1 dot x. We are giving value inside class directly, but here we are initializing our init method, and we are calling here our object dot our name, object dot name. So here we are calling from self method, and here when we are writing our objects, our cat, inside our class name we are writing what we want, Okay, these are two methods we can write in ourselves directly without init method and with init method. Okay, see here, this is the what example we given. It is built-in init function. All classes have function called init, which is always executed when the class is being initiated. Use the init function, assign the value of object properties or other operations that are necessary to do when the object is being created. How we will create our init method? Again, another example is there. Class person we taken and def init of self name as. Here three arguments we given. Three, self is permanent argument and name and age we given on our own. So self dot name is equal to name, self dot age is equal to age. We created one object, p1 is equal to person of John and 36, means John will be called for name and age will be 36. It will be, so what it will be print? Two names, p1 dot name print p1 dot age. It will be, so here what happened? Here what happened? Our print p1 dot name, when we are printing this p1 dot name, it will call to p1 and this p1 will call to person class. This person class will go for init method. Init method, it is inside here name and age. Name will call for self method. Your self variable self dot name is equal to name, self dot age is equal to age. It will call your name and age both. Okay, any doubt up to this init method? Now, how to create our object? Object can also contain a method. Methods in an object are also function that being on the object. Let us create a method on person class. Let us create a method on person class. Okay, here see this method, this one and this one are same, but here little difference. Here I given two def functions. Here we given only one def functions, or only one def functions. Where in one class two def functions here we given, in one class only one def function we given. That is the difference. See here, def init of self name age, same thing we given like that. So self dot name is equal to name, self dot age is equal to age. So another method, another def function without init method. So here def my function I given, my function method I given, my function of self, print hello my name is self dot name. Self dot name means this name will be calling from init method. This self dot name will be calling from init method. So p1 is equal to person of John, 36. They will call John, 36. P1 dot my function. This my function. P1 dot my function will calling from this def function. Def my function of self. Def my function of self. My function self will call your self dot name. This self dot name will be go under this function self dot name person class, inside person class. But here it will go under this my function, it will go to person class, it will go to my function. After that it will print both. Okay, but here why we are not getting our age? Because we are not getting not keeping our print function in our output. Only print function we given only for name. We didn't give our print function for age. We didn't give for our print function for age. So that what is the print function? Print function means we will get output for our printing output. What is self parameter? Self parameter is the reference. Any doubt on this? Your object method? Okay, self parameter. Self parameter is the reference to the current instances of the class, and it is used to access the variables that belong to the class. It does not have the named self. You can call it whatever you like, but it has to be first parameter and any function of the class. What is the example of that self parameter? See, class person we taken, same person. What is the input? What is the init method? What is the init method? Init function, def function we created for init method. See here self function didn't give. It is working or not, just we will check. Self function, in your self function it is working or not, we will check it. So my silly object name and age we given. So mycelial object means it is like a self function. Without self also we can create anything, we can write, but self is the common name. Like our name will be common for everywhere. See, our parents are calling different names, but uh, unofficially our name is different. So official names we have to use like self. Okay, so any name we will give, but if we will give, other people have to understand, our clients should understand what we are writing. For that purpose we need to write our self. In argument we have to write self. So instead of self we written this, it is working or not, we will check it. Def my function of abc, my function of abc, we given this print hello my name is abc dot name. What it will be print? See, it will print my function of abc printed inside this argument abc. See, abc it is given, so abc dot name. What is abc dot name? Abc dot name is going under my function. My function it will going under, it will go up to init method, and name will be John. It will enter hello my name is John. What is next example I given? By using self said def init self. Self dot name is equal to name, self dot age is equal to age. Def my function of self. What is def my function of self? We are creating our def function, another our user defined function. Here init method, here my function method we are using here. So print hello my name is self dot name. Here the self will be going under self dot name. So print p1 dot my function of self dot name. So here without self method and with self method we got same thing. But why we are using every time self? Means it is professionally we are using self word for our client's sake. Up to self init our class creation, any doubt ask me, then we will go for abstractions. No doubt? Okay. Class abstraction is simplifying a complex reality by the modeling classes of the appropriate to the problem. The polymorphism is the process by using operator function different data types. Encapsulation hides implementation details in the class method. See, abstraction means nothing but hiding the complexity, and what the user wanted, that only the user will get it. Okay, only showing the essential features of the object. Like in our mobile, how the mechanism inside it is not visible, but how the operations, where we will click right click, left click, down click, up click, whatever clicks, and what is the switch off on buttons, it is working. We know all these things, user can get to know all the features, essential features, but it should not, user will not getting the complex mechanisms and management things. Okay, so in the way abstraction means hiding the real implementation, as we as a user knowingly how to use it. Real world examples would be vehicle which is a drive without caring or knowing what all the going on under earth. Means you are driving a car, but how the driver is getting, steering is working, how the your clutch is working, you no need to know all these things. Okay, real world examples would be vehicles which we drive without caring or knowing all the underworld. So here a TV set, you are enjoying program, but how the TV details, how your TV is working inside your TV, that is called that is you no need to know, user no need to know inside management. So all total abstractions means data hiding. Okay, abstraction in a Python is achieved by using abstract class and interfaces. An abstract class is a class generally provides incomplete functionality, or it is obviously incomplete functionality and contains one or more abstract method. You will get one or more abstract methods. It is generally don't have any don't have any implementation. It no need to know any implementation, only outer look, outer work, how it is working, that only you need to know. It refers the post of abstract class in Python, no more in the abstract class. Okay, see here, see this, for from abc, import abc, abstract method is there. Abc means here abstractions, abc, Python abstraction from abc, and import abc, import abc means from abstractions, and we have to write from abc, import abc abstract method. This is compulsory, we have to write, then only our abstract method will work inside our Python. So what we taken here, class animal abc, class animal abc. Okay, we taken class animal abc, def move self pass, we passed on this move, we no need to move for this method, this def function we no need. But here we are not using init method, because no need to use, we are here, we are using abstract method, and abstractions, we are importing abstract method directly from our library. So class human animals, def, def move of self, move of print, I can walk and run. First one I didn't give any print function, I passed, means it will not give any output. Second one, class, second class, first class is abc, second class is we given second class as a animal, animal can walk and run. Third class snake, snake is also animal. So here I given a def function of move of self, I can crawl. And third class is dog. See how many classes are there, we have to call all the classes through our new object. So r is equal to human, r dot move, k is equal to snake, k dot move. When we are calling the object through our class, then only we will get our functionality. So here k is equal to lion, k is equal to lion, k dot move, your bracket missed, k is equal to move, k dot move, then the lion will be printed. K dot move means the lion will be printed. K is one object we created, one on an instance. So here k is equal to lion, k dot move, this move function will go to self of this. What is the use of self? Self variable will work only inside the only particular class. The self will work this print, I can roar. So what is the output, we will check it here. See here, I can work and run. See r k r k, so 2 r 2k means total 4, it will be output. The your output, you got 4 outputs you got. Up to abstraction, any doubt students? Okay, abstraction and encapsulation, nothing, no difference. But in abstraction we are not using init method, in encapsulation we are using init method. In abstraction we are importing abc abstractions. Okay, and we have to write from abc, import anything, I import abc comma abstract method, this have to write compulsory, then only we will start our class, then we will get our output for abstractions in our Python. But encapsulation, no need to write anything, we can directly we can access our class. Using Python we can restrict access the methods and variables. This prevent data from district modifications, which can encapsulation. So we can, some data can be accessible, some data cannot be accessible by the user, that is called encapsulations, and it will prevent data from direct modification, which is called encapsulations. In Python we do denote private attributes. We have private and public, two attributes we can use our encapsulations. We can use our encapsulation. How many variables, private and public, we can use in our encapsulation. See here, one program I given, class computer. In class computer there are we can sell and we can buy, and main method in our initialization we can give our self method. In our self method we are calling the max price. This is privately we can use. Okay, self dot, this is double underscore max price. When we are giving here double underscore max price, this is private. This is private. This one we cannot, no one cannot access it. Okay, def sell of self, print selling price, format self of max price, def set max price of self comma price, self of max price. See, this is also a privately privately accessed. This one also privately accessed, and this one selling price is accessed from our main self. Okay, so C is taken as a computer, C taken as a computer. For one object we created for C is equal to computer, C dot cell, C dot cell, cell is here, C dot cell. In cell what is there? In cell what is there? Our, it will print format of self dot max price. It will print 900, but here we created C dot max price is equal to 1000, means it changed our, we changed our max price of 1000. C dot cell, see here we didn't change, cell set max price of 1000, C dot cell. So what is the output? We can change or not. See, first two it is not changed, means first cell, this will be not change, it will come here 900, and second one also will not change because C dot max price, and we are calling our max price, and C dot cell, cell means it will call from max price, it will be not changed. But third one, why it is changed? This self underscore max price is equal to price, we are giving for price here extra, so this price is a difference from this price, so we are changing from here. This is publicly we used, sorry, privately we used only for this. Okay, this is used for privately only for my init method. Okay, so another program also I am telling you. See, car, class car, init method we are writing self underscore update software, we are writing update software. So here def function, def drive of self, print driving, one is driving, and next one is update software. See here underscore, they given underscore software of self, means this underscore not accessible from our object. So here updating software, see red car is equal to car, we given red car dot drive is equal to our drive, we can go for here driving, here we will go for driving, and again it will go for update software. This privately update software, it will go for self, so it will print first and it will go for next. Okay, first it will go print, when red car dot drive it will go here and it will update software. See, this update software is equal to here update software, so from here self dot underscore update software, it will call to def of update software, so it will print first updating software, after that it will go for drive. Okay, understood all of you? Understood? In this program we can define a class, and here init method is a store of maximum selling price of the computer, and we tried modified the price. Here we are trying the modified of prices. Okay, any doubt students up to now? Inheritance, sorry, encapsulations, abstractions, abstraction, encapsulation. I'm giving you 5 minutes, you ask me your doubt. Which program you want? 172? Which program you want? Class car. Question. This one. Is this program? Okay. Class car. Here, see here. See here. Your class car you taken as a class car on the name of car. So def function, def is used